Dominators was Patrick Troughton's most favorite story. For the life of me, I don't know why. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Before I move on to the Dominators, I first want to talk a little bit more about the Wheel in Space. This morning I watched the mini animated reconstruction of the first episode of The Wheel in Space. It ran about, 11 minutes, so less than half of the original runtime of the episode. And it was so good. It was so well done. It just makes me feel so sad at the lost opportunity that this project wasn't completed. They were doing a fantastic job, and the finished product would have been amazing. The wheel itself looks fantastic. The design of the trundling robot from the first episode was perfectly done. Everything was fantastic. And it's just such a disappointment that the studio went under before it could be completed. Like I said yesterday, I'm sure this will be reconstructed at some point in the next couple of years. It's a really prime choice. It's a great story. But if nothing else, the sort of half recreation of the first episode that's on the Macroterra DVD is really well worth watching. Highly recommended. And that then brings me to the other half of my viewing this morning, which was the first episode of The Dominators. It's the first story of Patrick Troughton's third season as the Doctor. And the first time I watched this about 3 years ago, I referred to it as the Planet of Giants of the Patrick Troughton era. And my opinion hasn't really changed much. It's just so... It's just so dreary. The basic setup is this peaceful planet of, I think it's Dulcus, where everybody is peaceful and happy, and it's a utopian society. And there's this one island where atomic tests took place 170 years ago, and it was horrible, and all atomic research was canceled, and for the last 17 decades, the island has been used as a research study to measure the long-term effects of radiation. In fact, every year, students come out to the island to view firsthand the terrors of radiation. It's just a really heavy-handed cautionary tale sort of thing. And you throw into the mix the titular Dominator, which is really just a couple of warrior dudes that land in a spaceship. They bring along some robots, and they suck all the radiation off the island to power their spaceship. And now they're going to drill and survey the island. And ultimately, they're going to threaten to blow up the entire planet as an energy source, and I'll get there in the next 2 days. The thing is, the entire first episode is written as a build-up to the reveal of the robot Quarks. Now, the Quarks were supposed to be the new Daleks. They were supposed to be the new robot design that would just sweep over the British Isles, and all the children would want to play Quark in the schoolyard and all of this. And I mean, here's a picture of a Quark. They're not Daleks. They did not catch on. They were never seen again after this one story. They're just... They're just not great, and this story is not great, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about for the next 2 days. I don't even have anything else to talk about today. Oh, well, maybe one other thing. Tomorrow we'll talk about costume design. How's that? Until then, stay home, stay safe, be kind, be patient, and I will, unfortunately, see you tomorrow.